Repeat after me. Repeat after me. We cash out. We don't crash out. We cash out. We don't crash out. We cash out. We don't crash out. Maybe if men had periods, empathy wouldn't be something that you really have to learn over time. Just maybe. Or maybe not. I don't fucking know, bruh. What do I know? I'm just a 20-year-old baby. I tried to make a song earlier. What? What was that? Y'all saw that too, right? It's like I turned around right when it got there. What the heck? My timing was so impeccable. Hold on, my camera's uneven. What the freak? I fear I just made it worse. I'm just so irritated. I tried to make a song. Anyway, here's the fit. I haven't done a fit check in so long. My Kate Spade purse, vintage. I know I'm opposed to putting my purse on the ground, but we're doing it today. This is grass, okay? I'll be okay. I think I got these pants from like AliExpress, and then this shirt is from, I forgot. It's actually a dress I got, but I wear it as a shirt because my booty's too big. Anyway, though, I just been hecka irritated because I tried to make a song and I haven't been singing as consistently as I should be, as I used to. And then I tried to sing a song without warming up, without rehearsing, and then it didn't come out how I needed it to. My microphone kept going out, you know, my computer is kind of cracked up and jacked up. My setup could be better. And I just get really anxious when it's time for me to make music because I have this need for my art to be perfect, and there's no such thing as that, you know? But yeah. If you may or may not know, I'm supposed to be leaving for the military soon, another big life transition. And in the midst of all that, I am coming into a new reality. Mostly because I was in a relationship, and that relationship was my reality. You know, you think you're gonna build a life with someone, you already have an idea of what you think the future with you two is gonna be, and then boom, you get betrayed, and your reality is crumbling before you, and you're here to sculpt a new one for yourself. So I'm just here with a new lens, a new perspective, and preparing myself for what is to come. And it's not really easy, especially for me, because I don't really have like a select group of girls, you know, girlfriends that I could just go to and debrief whenever, or people like on my same level of insider optimism. And so I just go through most of this by myself. I mainly speak to my mom or my sister about it, you know, but I don't really have certain outlets. But I am grateful for the ones that I have, don't get me wrong. But it is kind of tough, you know? Just being on your own, kind of. Because I know in my heart and my soul that I'm never really alone. I do speak to my ancestors, ask them for guidance, a little bit of wisdom, you know, to help carry me throughout this life, and so that I can implement very logical decisions. cicada shell. Did that just get there? Is that what was behind me? Good grief. See, I love nature, but it's the bugs. It be the bugs for me. It be the bugs for me. Had to make sure it was no more, but yeah, like, oh gosh. I think I'm touch deprived too. Like, a girl just needs a hug sometimes. Like, it just seems like Earth is training ground. It's like spiritual training grounds, and everything is just so hard, bruh. Even in today's day and age, there are pros and cons of social media, but I feel like that makes even the most simple interactions that I perceive that should be simple, difficult. Like, what do you mean you can't carry a conversation? What is going on, man? It irritates me that so many people have just lived their lives in survival mode for so long, to where almost every interaction with the human being is, what can I get from them? It's to gain or benefit something, or to take something from someone, rather than actual build a loving connection, because you're just trying to survive. You guys trying to eat, and it's low-key sad too, man. Like, rather than what can this person give me, rather than what can I give to this person, to this relationship, to this interaction, to this experience, is what can I gain from it? What will I get? Giving isn't really second nature to a whole bunch of people. Shit. Motherfuckers gotta learn empathy. When I figured out that people had to learn how to be empathetic, I was just like, wow, like, I don't trust none of y'all. Which is why I've held on to I don't even believe in the concept of virginity, because a lot of people, if you think about it, get that taken from them without their consent, if we're being so for real. But I guess that's why it took me so long to give up my virginity. In my opinion, it was a while compared to what most people experience. Shit, people was getting in middle school, so even before that, but I digress. But I waited a while. Do I regret it? No, because every experience is a lesson. You know, you don't really go into relationships or certain types of bonding in hopes of not regretting it, or it's just something you experience in the moment. You know, there could be something you're 100% sure of, and then you end up regretting it later. So I try not to think about life like that. I really have no regrets, because it's why I'm here now. I'm alive, I'm well, I got cute tattoos, I'm pretty. Like, I've learned a lot, but sometimes your girl gets irritated, man. I get irritated when it comes to guys dating. Let me scoot back a little bit so you can see me. I feel like I'm super close, but when it comes to like guys and dating, I'm not really, some people, I've had guys talk to me like, oh, you must got hoes, or you must got just say weird stuff regarding me and other men that may have access to my life. And for one, that's a sign of you not secure in yourself. And two, you just assume the way I look that I got a whole bunch of people on my roster. And a girl like me, Miss Scorpio Queen, no. I don't trust y'all. And with my interactions with these guys that often approach me first, because actually, yeah, always approach me first. I've never, and I'm not saying that to be cocky, it's just my truth. If you take that as me being cocky, then anyways. Yeah, like I've never approached a guy and like romantically in a way. So yeah, every guy that has approached me has proven time and time again that you're not worthy of my presence. And it always felt like they were trying to get something from me. Like, especially when it comes to the physical, you know, like they'll do anything to stick their little drum on the stick on the drum, like boom clap, but like the song is gonna end eventually. Like, what do you gain from that little beat? I'm speaking all poetic and shit, but like really, like what do you gain when the song is over? Damn. And I get tired of that. And I live in a small town. Not a lot of men here don't really walk in confidence. We have a lot of, this is the town of YNs, I fear. And a lot of them aren't exposed to a lot of things because of the lack of resources, the lack of exposure to creativity or different creative outlets other than sports or whatever. It's not a lot of that out here. So a lot of these guys are kind of scared to stand out, scared to be different than their peers. And only rarely may you come across someone who is a flavor, you know, of a little season. I mean, so much so to where if you're out and about, you can kind of tell when someone isn't from here. Like, I had that experience yesterday when I went to Red Lobster. It was this guy there, and I'm like, yeah, he's not like the average dude here. And sure enough, he wasn't from here. And I'm like, it's so obvious. And so I've kind of given up trying to look for that type of relationship in this city at least. You know, maybe my soulmate is somewhere in Ghana. Maybe they're in Japan. Maybe they're somewhere in Arabia. You never know. But I'm also actively not looking for it because I have work to do within. And sometimes I get upset when I reflect on my past decisions and kind of dissect what I could have done instead of what I had already did and how far I could have been in the present. And that just does nothing but give me anxiety. Nothing but anxious thoughts. And then I get so anxious that I just want to go to sleep. And then I end up doing nothing. I feel like I'm just blabbering on, but like these are my thoughts. This is how I'm feeling right now. I'm tired of everybody. I'm tired of this town. The only thing that I won't get sick of here is the nature. I love the trees, the grass, the water, blah, blah, blah. The wind, the sun. Gosh, the people get on my nerves. Like, I had this interaction at Chipotle, y'all. When I kid you not, I don't go actively searching for these people. They just, you know, it's something about being a glow stick. Where people just want to crack you and crack you and crack you. But I was in line at Chipotle, right? You follow me? So I'm minding my business out here, cool. And I didn't turn around because I wasn't raised to respond to cuh. I ain't your fucking cuh. The hell? And so I didn't turn around because I thought he was talking to a dude. I hear, excuse me, and I see someone close in my peripheral vision. So I turn around. Yeah, what's up? Who paid for yours? Who paid for yours? Me? What's your name? Reached out their hands black as fuck. Nails dirty as hell. He had to be, and I didn't get a good look at the face, but he had to be at least late 30s, early 40s. Asked my name. I gave them a fake name because you look creepy. And Yeah, he like, who paying for yours? And I'm like, are you trying to? Or no, after I said, are you trying to? He said, what's your name? That's when he reached out his hand. I didn't shake that fucking hand. I didn't shake that fucking hand, bitch. The hell I look like? And then when I was like, I don't shake hands, because I usually don't shake hands with strangers. Some people don't wash their hands after they use the restroom. You feel me? Some people are just nasty. So I don't shake hands. I'll give you a fist bump though. I don't play that. And he was like, well, I don't pay for meals. I was like, okay. Double click. Ba-bing! Walked up out that bitch. Cause what the fuck? Maybe he was embarrassed, but I'm like, I didn't ask. I really was minding my business. Getting my hot Chipotle honey bowl, chicken bowl. Minding my business. And then I hear him talking. He like, yeah, she played volleyball or something. I guess he was looking at my legs or something, because I just got done running. I had on my Nike Pro shorts and my jacket, my sneakers. So he really, basically, what he was telling me is, I like your body. I like the way you look. And I want to implement myself in your presence, even though your dusty ass didn't just. That's why I'm like, I'm just irritated, bruh, because the city is full of thousands of those things. Those things. Those. Same story, different day. And I have 17 days until I'm in South Carolina, y'all. 17 days until I get to rewrite my story. I'm gonna be so cool. Like, I'm already cool as hell. But once I'm getting consistent flow of money, once I'm learning stocks, once I'm reading consistently, have a new workout routine, have a new environment, meet new people, do new stories, like new, everything new. Like, it's just gonna be so fun. And I'm gonna end this here because I want some chocolate cake. I might cry a little bit and eat some chocolate cake and probably watch a regular show or something. I don't know. While eating chocolate cake, but at least I'm gonna have chocolate cake, so it'll be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I haven't made a video like this is how I should be making my videos. I just haven't been doing that lately. I don't know. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with the cutesy nature videos. Is this gonna be my thumbnail? I don't know. It might be. I don't know. What the hell? Are they talking about me? I speak a little bit of Spanish. Watch yourself. All right, y'all. That's all for today. That's all for today. Yeah, I'm about to go get this cake. And maybe some tiramisu too, because I'm feeling kind of greedy.